continuing our deep dive into Modern in preparation for the Pro Tour. New cards are released. That means the One Ring is now in Modern. This card has looked incredible, real close to Time Walk with the fog effect it gives you. Gives you a lot of card advantage too. Very excited to try it out in this Mono Black Coffers list. Mono Black Coffers already a deck I was enjoying quite a bit. This card is phenomenal when you have Karn to go grab it. It's great with March of Wretched Sorrow to recoup the life loss that you have to pay for this. It just seems like a really solid card all around. Doesn't get destroyed by Oblivion Stone, of course. And I'm very curious to see how this plays. It means we are moving away from Invoke Despair, a card that's previously been very popular in these decks. I was never that high on that card. So having a different source of card advantage for those purposes is quite appealing. This is a double Urborg hand, which stinks, but kind of want to keep anyway. Is that crazy? We have the combo. We have a couple of Nihil spell bombs to cycle. We can kill a Ragavan. This is like, maybe this is a mulligan, but I don't know. I want to try it. Cozy deck. Opponents on Steam Vents. They're probably Fair Breach. Very happy we have this Fatal Push. Or Spell Bombs might help clean out their yard a little bit. Although we are going to be cycling the Spell Bombs too, of course. Let's just go ahead and kill this monkey. Get it out of there. Say go. And then at the end of my opponent's turn, we're probably going to cycle the Spell Bomb, nuke their yard. Probably only get rid of 1 or 2 cards, but that's fine. Kind of just want to dig. Oh, they're not Fair Breach. They are, what's it called? They're Zoo. Zoo makes me feel pretty good about just aggressively going after their lands. Dunk. Let's go after this red source. They go for a bolt. So many Nakatals recently, yeah. It's kind of crazy, huh? Half wondering if we're not meant to play this out. I really want to cycle it. A little bit worried about them leyline binding it, but I guess if they leyline binding it, they're not like developing that board as much. Of course, they do have a swamp currently because of Urborg, which helps all their various domain shenanigans. That Urborg definitely has a downside in this matchup. A little bit worried they might... Oh, they're just tribal flamesing me. I was worried they might cast the flyer, Scion of Draco. It should have to run Card Ape. I agree. I agree completely. Khan, huh? What does Khan do right here? Not a huge amount. I can't explosives this in the cattle this turn, right? So I have 4/5 mana. I kind of want to cycle the Spell Bomb to start, weirdly. Oh, I guess we almost want to cast Calm first, though, because of Stubborn Denial. Sure. Wow, just Snap Resource. They probably don't have Stubborn Denial in hand. You know, this is kind of weird. You know what I kind of want to do? Animate the Spell Bomb and block with it. I guess then they could leyline binding my Khan, and that would be pretty sad. Getting a block out of the Spell Bomb is pretty sick. This might be cute. This might be too cute. Kind of feels like whatever I grab off Calm is pretty likely to end up trading with a Leyline Binding anyway, though. I think this block is pretty interesting. Fire block, dig through my deck. Try and find a March of Wretched Sorrow would be like a really nice find. Of course, hoping they don't draw a Stubborn Denial at any point, now that they have a 4-power creature in play. Oh, this gets Trample. Jeez, that's so brutal. The Scion's great here. Scion is great here. Well, that's just gonna happen, right? Oh, you can block and let it trample over and it's still okay. So we still get to stop at A damage. That's kind of nice, at least. Means they can't bolt the Khan here. March of Wretched Sorrow is a nice one. They're killing Khan, but this means we get to march the Scion, gain a lot of life in the process. Oh boy. This 9 mana? Yeah. Gain 8 life. Pretty huge. Pretty huge. Next time we cozy like them. And they're through 2 Tribal Flames. So even ignoring the factor on 17, it's very hard for us to get burnt out here. They just don't have much burn left in their deck. Of course, this might get Leyline Binding, but maybe it'll draw us into a Fatal Push in the process. Urborg, pretty horrendous draw. Not gonna lie. Time to get cozy luck. Alright, see what we draw. Not very much, although the One Ring, pretty good. Pretty good. Hey Noelle, good to see you. Yeah, they do have the binding. They get to attack for 8, which is pretty spooky. They don't have a Stubborn Denial though, we get to One Ring. Even if they do, we can probably strip mine them off of blue here before we cast the One Ring. Yeah, taking 8 sure is scary. Gonna be on 6. Alright, let's see what we can get going here. Another Coffers, okay. Play out a field. Make some mana. I guess we can go One Ring first, draw a card, and then do this other nonsense. Time to see how good the One Ring is. Time to find out. Okay. I mean, yeah, sure. Wow, what opponent, please? Come on. Come on. Okay, we were drawing a March of Wretched Sorrow and we were going to strip mine them off blue. So we were going to win the game anyway. This game was locked up if they don't draw specifically Leyline Binding. Even if they do, we draw into March next turn and gain like 20 life. So it's fine. Them conceding one didn't matter, but that is wild. They're actually pretty good at answering Shouldered, but I also have to assume Shouldered is better than some of the cards we have in our deck right now. Hey, Alchemical. Shouldered just seems very nice against them. What cards do we not like? I actually do like Inquisition quite a bit. Cling to Dust can gain some life against Tribal Flames. Seems fine. I guess, like, Spellbomb's pretty mopey. Kozilek's pretty bad. Did do some work that game, though. Oblivion Stone's actually really nice, because they have Leyline Bindings. We get all our garbage back. Is there anything else I would like to board in addition to Shouldered? So what things like is Khan typically grabbing? Khan's going to be grabbing Ensnaring Bridge. It's going to be grabbing Sundering Titan quite a bit, I imagine. I kind of want to board in Engineered Explosives. Like, I feel like these are all good to have as tutor targets. I feel like Engineered Explosives is nice to just board in. I almost wonder if Cityscape Leveler is nice to board in. I don't think we're going to be tutoring for that one that often. Yeah, let's try this. Seems fine. We are on the draw now, which is spooky. We have a lot of removal, a lot of life gain. Definitely good things against what my opponent's up to. Fatal Push, Night's Whisper, sign me up. We don't have the combo, sadly, but it feels hard to mulligan any hand with Fatal Push in this matchup, honestly. Fatal Push on one is just what we want to do every single time. Alright, they lead with a Nakatal. I don't really want to use up the push on that. I want to use it up on a Kavu or a Ragavan. If I can. Yeah, looks like they're casting Kavu this turn. Oh, they're casting a monkey. Do I just wait to play around Stubborn? It means I don't get to Night's Whisper, which sucks. I think I have to there. Wow. Pretty interesting. Might also be a little slow. May also be a little slow. Alright, I'm gonna say go, I think. What's this? Finding the black source for Scion, maybe? Since there's no Urborg in play this game. Nishobi Brawler, okay. So I'm gonna let this resolve. And then I kind of want to kill the Nishobi Brawler because it enables Stubborn Denial. And then hopefully that means we get to Explosives them next turn. Cute. Alright. No time like the present, I guess. Cast this for 1. Hope it resolves. Yeah, so you did have the Stubborn Denial. Means we cannot crack this turn, so we're going to take another 5. No hardcast shark. I'm sorry, Manny. Letting you down. Have fun at F&M. I did consider whether I was meant to cast the Engineered Explosives on turn 2. I guess that would have worked out a lot better for us, the way things played out. Is interesting. Oh, what? People play this card? That is so wild. I mean, it's probably gonna kill me. Probably gonna kill me. Oh yeah, they're gonna kill me over it. They get another clue, they make this 5 power, like... This game's kind of over. This game was very awkward and weird. I feel like if I played differently, maybe I would have been fine, but I don't know. Definitely felt a bit clunky, that game. Alright, get to be on the play now, which is huge. A lot of the threats are a lot less scary on the play. March is a lot better when we're on the play. It seems like a fine hand. This can find me an Urborg. And then we have the combo online. You might have to root for opponent. I respect that. I do love Tireless Racket, to be clear. I'm just surprised it's good enough in 2023. You have like 8 colorless lands in your deck. I think that kind of like moves the needle towards Night's Whisper over Sign in Blood. Oh, good luck, Delicate. I hope it goes well. Pleased you're getting that dealt with. Alright, they're monkeying me. Demolition Field, huh? Okay. Hey, we just drew it. Look at me go. Look at me go. Just give them black mana, sadly, but you know. Can't have everything. Alright, this game is looking pretty good for me. They have no board at the moment. We have 2 removal spells open. We have the combo ready. We're about to have like 1,000,000 coffers. Monkey time. Monkeying around. I just march this. I still have a march left in hand to gain life later. And they can't Stubborn Denial this. There's the Scion. Alright, let's eat the fetch land. Exile target card if it was a creature. Okay, so we hit a fetch land, we draw a card. Hey Jackie, good to see you. Yeah, I should probably just do this whilst they don't have Stubborn open. It's kind of sad that we're using up all these marches before we have our second Coffers down. We're also on 24 on turn 4 against Domain Zoo, which, you know, it's pretty tight. Fuck. That's really scary. That is so much more scary than it has any right to be. Cool, Nicole. Thanks for letting me know. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a beating. What am I doing? 5, 6. I can't cling this time. E on 0 for the clues. That sounds kind of miserable, but I guess it helps me cling. Does it let me cling this turn? I can do this, sack map, I go to 2, I get a Coffers, I play Coffers. The 2 and Coffers make 5, then 6. E on 0. Kill these. Fire off Cling. A symbol. Sure, I'll doing it. E over Ratchet Bomb. I mean, ideally I would have both. It's just kind of hard to choose between them. They both have different upsides, right? Not really sure which one we're meant to play. Yeah, it's great against Hammer Time, that is true. The main reason to play Ratchet Bomb would be, The main reason to play Ratchet Bomb is creativity, of course. I think that's like really the only reason to play Ratchet Bomb instead, though it's obviously very, very good against creativity. Shoulder it. I mean, if they somehow don't have a leyline binding, that's alright. I'm trying to One Ring or Khan very quickly. These tireless trackers destroying me 2 games in a row. Never thought I would see that card be good again, but it's been looking kind of incredible against us. Oh my god, and we're just like flooding out a bit. I mean, I guess that's just how this list in specific is built. We have 3 maps in addition to 26 lands. I mean, we drew a lot of removal spells, we just used them all. We killed their first 3 threats, and then they played one that makes card advantage. Kind of a classic, right? Shouldered looking wildly unplayable here. Just like the most unplayable card imaginable at the moment against this tireless tracker and this Leyline binding. Just not what the game's about in the slightest. Looks like I'm dead. Wow. What a stacked hand. Well, Flusterstorm doesn't matter. I guess we have to take Bolt. Weirdly. You know, tough game. Tough game. Definitely seeing the cost of Expedition Map this game. If the Expedition Map was another removal spell or piece of interaction, we'd have been able to kill this tracker and we'd have a lot more breathing room as a result. It's nice that this Flusterstorm's kind of dead. We still really need to find like an O-Stone. We need them to not find a Tribal Flames. I mean, if we draw Oblivion Stone, we're kind of doing it. Right? We get back our Shouldered. It is one of like the nice things about Shouldered in this list. Yeah, just dead. Oh, that was a sad, sad game. I don't know, y'all. Deck felt a little bit clunky there, but that's okay. We'll run a quick ad break, and then we're going to hop into the next round. That was one of your leagues yesterday. Yeah, you just could draw no stone or a con. We'll say that was not the most convincing match in the world, but we also didn't draw a ring or a con in that game. Like, if we draw either of these in that game, we probably just can't ever lose, right? Probably just can't ever lose then. It's tricky. It's like Tron sometimes. For sure, for sure. Would the One Ring fit Cozy Lek? I don't know. Cozy Lek does seem to have some pretty large fingers. It fits the barrack, and the One Ring just like literally go on whoever. Have there ever been like ogres that have carried the One Ring? Fine hand. Ooh, Eldrazi Temple, huh? Alright, see what's up. Eldrazi Displacer, Warping Whale. All is dust. Well, this card doesn't matter very much. I guess I just take the Displacer. I don't really care about this. Eldrazi and taxes in the year 2023. Strange times. An ogre carried it in your draft. Oh, they have Urza's Tower in their Eldrazi taxes deck. This is kind of fascinating. A little bit awkward. We almost need this spell bomb to be able to trigger Revolt for Fatal Push, but we also need to find lands that actually make mana. So, you know, there's a lot going on here. There's just a whole lot going on. Well, they have Tron, so that's a thing. It's gonna dig for our land drops. Especially since we get to field them if we find a land here. Yep. Amazing. Let's cling my Nihil Spellbomb. Okay, we did find a land. So next turn I can go Fatal Push you. And Field you. I think I'm still going to play out Coffers in case we draw Borg. Maybe that's wrong. Hopefully they don't do anything scary here. The hand was pretty awful earlier. Okay, they have the Fort Knot. Sadly, we can't Fatal Push, but they do have to take the Fatal Push. So that's fine. Oh, I'm sorry the noise is so intense, Sophia. They only have one mystery card in hand, and the free cards we know are all kind of garbage. So, let's go after this tower. They make a Scion. Just on a faster clock. Makes sense. We get a swamp. And say go. Next time we get our fourth swamp, then Coffers is +2. So in like 2 turns time, we get to Oblivion Stone them basically, I think. Oh boy. Good card. I can go Urborg. We have 5. So this is 5, 6, 7. Hey May Rosa, good to see you. Yeah, the creativity matchup. I need to play that matchup some more. So I'm definitely playing out this. I just don't know what else I'm doing. Yeah, I can bridge with 3 cards in hand. So this won't not see her attacking. That has to be pretty good, right? That has to be like pretty decent. They play out the planes. We know there's an All is Dust in hand. Second Fort Nazia takes Oblivion Stone. That's really annoying, but the Oblivion Stone is in exile for this con now. So it could definitely be worse. I could also just like Walking Ballista to Plague Wind them. Just plus. The thing is, if I plus, they just keep attacking, and then we don't really get anywhere. I kind of want to minus and do a thing. It feels like. How much mana do we have? We have 6, 12, 12 mana. There's only a 6/6 ballista, which is not terribly impressive. I guess I could just get One Ring. And just start drawing and force them to have an answer for it. If I draw now, I could hit Knight's Whisper or something like that. Bloodchief's first and kill a Fortnot. Maybe I'm not meant to draw now because of bridge. I don't know. Guess I will kill a Fortnot. Maybe I meant to save this for Khan though. I'll target opponent. Okay, that's a really bad idea. Let's not kill Fortnot. Funny. We have protection from everything, so we would not draw a card. Because it cannot target us with the card draw trigger, which is very silly. Very, very silly. Oh no! This is exciting. Okay. That's a fucking combo and a half. Huh. Interesting. Another target creature. Cool. Oh, we're about to gain a lot of life here. Yeah, Venom's deck's pretty cool. For sure. I really want to save this Bloodchief's first for Khan if I can. So let's kill the temple. Alright, now we get to kill the Displacer. Or they get their extra mana off the Field of Ruin. And I can kill the Fortnot with my March of Wretched Sorrow and gain 1 billion life. Approximately. Oh, they have a Scion, right. That's funny. Sure. Unfortunately, they are going to get rid of this March, I guess. This Bloodchief's first, rather. Which placer? That placer. Oh, well, they can get rid of this other March. That's also a valid line. Well, they could get rid of this Khan. Our hand is kind of stacked, huh? Our hand's kind of messed up. They have a 4th basic. They do. Cool. It is hype. I love some Modern. Modern's great. Very much looking forward to it. That's not the most impressive card I've ever seen at the moment. Alright, time for the old One Ring Ensnaring Bridge combo. Combination deck. So this is the combination. March of Wretched Sorrow and One Ring is kind of why I wanted to try out Coffers. I kind of figure these two cards are probably pretty tight together. Just like a little bit, you know? Just a little bit. Yeah, the shoulder might just be bad. TBH. That's okay. Yeah, it's been like resoundingly fine, yeah. Getting extra sideboard slots sounds pretty delightful to me. Do you think I can afford to pay free life to this One Ring? I'm not sure. It's a lot of life to pay, like, that's pretty serious business. You know? Pretty serious business. Alright, I've just seen the line. Let's go Expedition Map. Crack Map. Grab Takenuma. Spin Takenuma. Get Khan. I'm playing EDH, essentially, yeah. Play Khan. Minus Khan. Get Sundering Titan? Maybe. I could probably Ballista them to death pretty soon. Maybe that's next turn. Get Sunders. Fire off a Demolition Field on this Urza's Mime. I want to see how many basics they have in that deck. And then we have the Urborg Sundering Titan combo. Everyone's favorite. Alright, they do have 4 basics. Some pretty Martyr of Sands behavior. Sure is. Classic Tsundere Titan. Alright, we have a Khan answer in hand, so I can probably afford to do this. Because why the hell not? Let's got this Urborg. Play the Spell Bomb. And so you go. Have fun. I have to pay 4 life to my ring now? I like that the ring is now drawing so many cards per turn that I will just always be able to attack with the Sundering Titan. The Exquisite Blood Effect. I'm not sure. That's a good question. Oh, go on then. I'll draw 5. Why not? Why not? Let's continue learning more about their mana base. And then we'll Ballista them to death. Love that they have this Waller's Dust chilling in hand. Ooh, either they're trying to deceive us, or we have found the limit of their basic planes. Yeah, Takenuma was like kind of cracked this game, although also probably pretty unnecessary as well. Walking Ballista. It does take a lot of game actions. That's why I enjoy it. I enjoy decks that take game actions. I can kill them whenever I want, but I think it will take less time for me just to say go. So I'm going to do that. And just pass through that turn. And if they really do something that answers all of this, then we Ballista them. Resolves. Really high on humans right now. Interesting. What's making you like humans? Crack this. So that we have revolts. Kill this. And attack for lethal. So I think it's fair to say the One Ring was quite strong that game. Oh my god. That was quite strong. Let's bring in Thoughtseize. They're probably a Khan the Great Creator deck, so Thoughtseize seems nice. Cool. Humans is doing well then. Maybe I'll have to give it a look at some point. Alright, so cards that don't excite me. Inquisitions seem awkward against their deck. It seems like we're gonna brick a lot. Nihil Spellbomb seems unexciting. Cling to Dust is probably fine. What things am I tutoring for? So I need this as a tutor target. Probably this as a tutor target isn't even good to naturally draw anyway. I wish Shouldered was not in my sideboard right now. Maybe she's fine to bring in though in this matchup. I should probably bring her in. It's like pretty hard for my opponent to answer. Question is, if I don't have Shouldered in my sideboard, does that mean I then play Gigantha? Do we become a Gigantha gamer? Gigantha would have been kind of cracked against that Domain Zoo opponent. Just saying. Single Forest, get out the Jeggy. Just saying. I don't know. Interesting. Always play Gigantha. Always play Gigantha. Yeah, throw a forest in. Get that might in the sideboard. Whew. Powerful. I'll work out if the Inquisitions are actually worth. I really don't know. They're not terribly exciting. They're probably better on the play when they can take map, huh? We have the combo. I'm keeping. 2-card combo. That sure is another Shouldered. Yeah, Engineered Explosives becomes a lot better when you have a forest in your deck. This is true. Gigantha. I do that with Ayani, that famous cat planeswalker. It really annoys people. Well, they have Tron, rude. They have March as well. I guess we take Smasher. It's the thing that kills me, right? I don't really care about this other garbage. At least they get to march my map. I say Garruk. Although I respect when people say Garruk. Yingitaxius. Yingitaxius. Wow. That's incredible. Yingitaxius. What do I take? I'm really worried about them just marching my map, but I feel like that's fine. Garruk. Whatever. Take the thing that kills me. We'll figure out the rest along the way. Bringing in Fawn of Amethyst against the ramp deck. I don't know, y'all. I don't know about that one. Am I crazy for, like, kind of questioning that? Run out the map. A little sus. Just a little. Just a little. Oh no, come on. Come on now. You don't gotta be like that. We're gonna gain a lot of life at least. We have this Urborg to pitch to the Smasher trigger too. So I guess we just go grab second Coffers this turn. And just hope they don't Fortnite me. I could also try and kill Tron, but like, whatever. Whatever. Garruk. Garruk. Garruk is Garruk's username on chess.com, indeed. Fucking hell. Their top decks this game have been, like, staggering, huh? Oh. And they have a march in hand for the shoulder. Kill in response? I can't. There's a fawn in play. I'm losing my mind. Excuse me? Oh no. This is so heartbreaking. Four, six. You can play Damnation. Damnation is a card I have considered might be good. 4, 6. So we can't bridge them, and even if we could, it wouldn't do anything. And also they have a fawn in play. Yeah, it's either Damnation or Ostome. Oh my god, Prometheus. Uh-huh. Oh, we're like 1 mana short of being able to... We're like really close. We're really close to being able to go field your Tron piece, play Shouldered. We're like 1 short, I think. Because we have 6 mana, but that requires tapping the field. Yeah. I feel like if I fielded them off of Tron last turn, maybe I'd have like an outside chance. Maybe. It's like pretty sketch, though. Pretty unlikely. Right. I think I am into Inquisition. Just to stop the fawns and the crazy starts.
54 millenniums.
54 millenniums? Wow, thank you for the 54,000 years of support there, Cam. That's longer than I thought anyone could live. That's incredible, honestly. Very impressive. Double temple. Oh, we're gonna lose this game too, huh? The hand's like pretty absurd. I don't want to lose to 2017 black-white or mono-white Eldrazi. I can't really imagine anything I'd like less to lose against. You know? I'd almost rather lose against mono blue Tron. That's millennials. I mean, there's one right here. Oh, yeah, this is rough. I don't know, we can still get into this. They're hopefully not doing anything for a little while. Or they just draw another banger. Cool. I will admit, the last couple matches, this deck has looked kind of a disaster. But I don't know how much of that is just my opponent drawing like this. I don't know. I don't know how much of that is this deck's fault, but like this has not looked very playable this game. Anyway. 0-2. What a brutal start. I was really liking this deck too. But this is kind of a disgusting start to the league. Add some crumples to the sideboard. Yeah, there are no playable decks in Modern. The format is made up exclusively of unplayable decks. Don't forget ads. Oh, I think I'm on top of those at the moment, which is good. Don't need to run any for a little while, but thank you for the reminder. Look at all these non-swamps. I will keep, I guess. Kahira, oh, I'm so dead. At least we have the castle. The castle might be good against blue-white. They don't have Field of Ruin anymore. Right? That's something. Do I want to save this? I kind of want it to not get hit by Prismatic Ending, but I also really want to cast it, because if they're ending it, it means we get to Night's Whisper on turn 2. Otherwise, we can't really Night's Whisper without discarding hand size. Storm's back on the menu. Maybe Storm was always on the menu. That's a lie. Storm was never on the menu. Pretty sure I want to Inquisition them this turn. Uses my mana poorly, but I really don't want them to resolve a Teferi particularly. Maybe it's fine if they resolve a Teferi. Uses my mana so poorly. I guess I just say go. I really want to find an Urborg. Use my mana properly. Double planes opening so interesting. Blue-white doesn't play 2 planes, right? What are they playing? Kahira, Gaia Reach. I mean, the castle's worth protecting. I just didn't think they were a Field of Ruin deck necessarily, although now I don't really know what's in that deck. There's been a very curious start to this game. Let's Inquisition them, see what's going on. It's a lot of double blue cards. That's a lot of double blue cards. Oh, wow. Wow. We are not Field of Ruining them for a million years. This Field of Ruin is remaining firmly uncracked. The good deck portion, yeah. Kind of want to start emptying my hand for the castle, so I guess I discard this demolition field. There's a lot of Narsets, yeah. Sure fucking is. Sure is. Yep. We discard Fatal Push. Let's be sensible here. They discard a Narset. I mean, the good news is we can take those other two Narsets if we want. Four mana. Inquisition you. Take your Narset. Cast Night's Whisper. I guess Narset's really good against people who are shoving a million copies of the One Ring in their deck, huh? That's funny. That makes sense. I now understand why opponents living the life they're living. Cling to Dust. Almost want to discard this Takenuma, but that's probably incorrect. We're already through 3 Narsets. They're probably not going to cast anything for me to Blood Chiefs first forever, but it's also pretty hard to lose if they don't cast anything for me to Blood Chiefs first. Hey Dinglis, good to see ya. I don't know. Gets Notion Thieved? Wow. Yeah. Odin is missing land drops over there. Alright, well, they have lost most of the cards of their copies of their Narset for the rest of the game. Is great. How they're gonna tap down my Coffers. That's fine, because that gives me an opening to resolve the One Ring. I guess I shouldn't activate it yet. They could have Days Undoing in their deck. In which case we want to activate it. Oh no, I guess that wouldn't matter, right? Because it would end the turn. But then we wouldn't end up with a counter on it that we don't want, so that's fine. Alright, they have Supreme Verdict, 2 mystery cards. Go ahead and draw a card. Find our 10 millionth Blood Chiefs first. Ice me. Nice, nice. Maybe I could have activated this to like cycle a Cling or something. Let's just draw some cards. I want to find cons. I assume I want to kill this guy or reach Sanitarium finally, now that they have their blue mana online. We're just gonna get on Spell Bomb, Sago, kill this when they activate it. Even though I'm kind of enjoying them activating it, honestly. I have a lot of trash to get rid of, but so do they. So do they. And we're drawing a lot more cards than them, so... Alright, say go. We have 2 Cling to Dust stored up. That's kind of nice. I'm just gonna nuke their yard. Keep drawing. Just want to find cons. I mean, One Ring's pretty great. I don't know if this is the shell for it, but the One Ring has been very strong so far. Even if the shell has been like a little bit clunky at times. Hey, that's a con. Mono Blue Tron is the true shell for the One Ring. Don't stop believing. Don't stop believing. Reprieve me. Sure. People sure do love Remand. They sure do. I'm halfway through my deck. I might have to cast a replacement One Ring soon if they don't give me something to March of Wretched Sorrow. It does counter uncounterable spells, it's true. Nice, nice. I'm gonna draw a land of this, it's fine. Having black cards to pitch to March is kind of nice. Yeah, Mono Blue Tron is the deck that's been looking for card draw effects, it's true. Already been struggling in that department. Oh. Alright, well, we can map for another Coffers. Because we're incapable of drawing them. Then we can go make some mana. Find my voice soothing. That's not weird or disrespectful. That's a really lovely comment. That's like the opposite of those things. Thank you. I'm glad you find my voice soothing. That's very sweet of you to say. What if we sundered some titans? What if we sundered some titans? Nah, I don't find that comment weird. Benefin, I appreciate it. Alright. I hope you enjoyed those lands. I actually kind of want to keep hold of Fatal Pushes in case they shock me. Next turn we can probably play out a One Ring or March to gain life or whatever. I guess I could have just like marched my Titan to blow up 3 more lands. Maybe that was pretty decent. Oh, nice Steam Vents. Love a good Steam Vents. That's a land with land types. Look at all those beautiful land types, such as Mountain. Oh my god, this is great. I get to minus Khan to get it again. Hell yeah. Love it when I gain 7 life and get to destroy all your lands. Love that. Just to cast Sundering Titan again. I love me some Sundering Titan. Sundering Titan MVP. So Fatal pushes out. Wartsies is in. Could just bring in Shoulders. They're going to keep in Solitudes is the problem. But I mean, Shoulder would have been fine that game. Yeah, they must have Kali. That's kind of what I assume, yeah. Greenstone's also not the hottest here, but... yeah, I don't think Shoulder is actually very good in this matchup, but whatever. Get out the bad cards. Bring in some playable-ish cards. We get Solituded. We gain some life in that exchange. That's not like the Stone Worst. This hand's kind of the Stone Worst. Three marches in the opener. We have a Night's Whisper there. I don't know if I can really keep this. There's also no like hand hate. This is better. Handlander looks very fun. If I had like had anyone to regularly play against, I might honestly be a little bit tempted, but Flash of Insight. I don't actually know what that card does. Gonna level with you. Resolve this before the Narset resolves. So I guess the downside to this hand is it can never beat a Narset in a million years. So we're probably gonna lose the game on turn 3. Because I mold the hand that had Narset answers. This is one of the worst cards I've ever seen. Oh. It's one of the worst cards I've seen in my life. Free modern staple, really? Feel sorry for all the free modern players. Our hand continues to not actually do anything. I think I might be talking myself off of Coffers, y'all. I don't know. Coffers is so much fun is the problem. I really enjoy the deck. I don't know if I could ever bring myself to register it for a Pro Tour though. Sounds scary. Sounds a little spooky. Go back to the modern streets. It's either garbage or taking 15 game actions a turn with 30 mana. The problem is I really like taking 15 game actions a turn with 30 mana. That's why I adore Wilderness Wreck decks. The games you lose are over quick, and the games you win take 20 minutes and you have fun the entire time. You know? Okay then. I mean, we found a Cabal Coffers. That's good. And a March of Wretched Sorrow, kill some dorks. When am I making the Wilderness Wreck Coffers deck? Ooh. I've already made Wilderness Wreck Urza's Saga. I think that's already science going too far. Alright. Who activates? Not far enough. Exactly, Alchemical. I honestly think Canlander and Oslander I would adore. Genuinely believe that. You need to be Sultai. That's definitely one of the problems. There are a number of problems, but I guess that is one of them. Hey, no, good to see you. Oh boy, what the fuck is this hand? So I guess I have to take Days Undoing. Probably. Probably have to take Days Undoing. Subtlety is a little bit of a beating. What am I doing? What am I doing? I kind of want to march this. Probably trade with that dispute. Wow. We get to gain that life. Hell yeah. Okay, spell bomb. Start chewing through those Days Undoings. And so you go. Alright, I honestly think we're in like a fine enough position here at the moment. Yeah, they're cycling the dress down. And the Cabal Coffers clear, indeed. I mean, deck's pretty fun. Why did I kept it in because it means we could board out bad cards. That's mainly the reason. I agree that Grave Hate is not good against their deck. Also, it meant I could take out bad cards. Just kind of how the deck's built. You main deck cantripping Grave Hate and just kind of suck it up. Okay, let's go. Are they gonna tap me as well? Oh, they're just tapping out. Main over boring old Fort Seas. I don't know, maybe it's wrong. Could be wrong. I need to remember not to draw cards against Narset. Don't do it. Too many people have died to that. Alright, well, we're gonna con, it's gonna get subtletied, and then we're gonna con again, and then we're gonna grab a thing. Yes. Yep. Pretty good. So I get to have 4 mana to do a thing. So I should not grab Ballista, because I cannot... Yeah, I kind of want to Stone Brain. I agree. I like that. I feel like if we Stone Brain Days Undoing, we can just grind them out. Probably. We can probably just grind them out. So you have a Khan in play, we have a Khan on top. Like, it feels like we're well set up here. Obviously they have Dress Down, which is like annoying, but... Days. Wow, they don't have any more Days Undoings. What? That's so wild to me. Okay. I mean... Feels like they have Blood Moon in their deck. Blue-white players will just play anything. Control players will just play anything. Only one more basic. Ooh, good shout. Good shout. Wow, it kind of feels like if I'd named Dress Down instead, I'd be 0% to ever lose this game. Yeah, they only have a Steam Vents left. Decadent and Depraved. Indeed, indeed. I can't cast Sundering Titan because of Dress. I guess I can. What do they do if I put a Sundering Titan on the battlefield, you know? Like, it has to be removed somehow. I guess I can just Sundering Titan, huh? Like, what do they actually do against a Sundering Titan on the battlefield? Probably not very much. Stone Brain the Dress Down, yeah. Ballista dies against Dress Down. It is a 0/0. Get back Brain, I could do. Kind of just like jamming a Sundering Titan in play. I just don't know what they do against this, you know? It's not clear to me that they can do anything against this. Dress Down beats Titan. Okay, and then there's a Titan sat in play. How are they answering the Titan? They can't Solitude it. There will be a Dress Down in play. They cannot Solitude it without the ability existing. They need, like, to draw another Dress Down and then go Solitude your thing in response Dress Down. Like, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Wow, just resolves. What answers? Cool. Plus on bomb attack Narset, that's cute. I think then they just block with Solitude. Okay, so we could get Stone Brain. I can't Cityscape Leveler here. I think I just get Stone Brain. Sounds fun. They run out there free too. Okay, they cast Wandering Emperor, sure. I killed a. They have a Steam Vents in their deck too. Remember? Might have named Rest Down. I'm gonna kill this. I think it's gonna die anyway. Or it's gonna get to attack, and that's great too. They're probably just gonna like exile it and soak up the fact that they're losing 3 lands. Or 4 lands. Rather. Events. Cool. I guess they can tap the Titan to kill Khan. But then Khan gets to attack Narset, hopefully. Sorry, Titan gets to attack Narset, hopefully. Oh, we need to remember I can draw off Spellbomb in their turn. One, two, three, four. Kill all their white sources. Do they have any planes left in the deck? Do not. They have one in their hand, I guess. You can't. The Solitude won't trigger because Dress Down doesn't. It has no abilities. Alright, calm down. We have a lot of time there and a lot of good draws in the deck. Such as. Oh, that was a pretty good one, I'll admit. I'll admit that one's alright. Sometimes lucky. What can I say? Oh, he's got a Cling in the yard, so we're gonna get to draw a card too. Titan just wins. It seems pretty good. I kind of just want to Ballista them this time, though. And kill that Narset. Because then we can start drawing cards. I'm a fan of. Do they have any basics left in the deck? Oh, they have an island, potentially? I haven't really kept check. Let's just max this out. Hope they don't have the second subtlety plus a blue card in hand. I don't think they can. I think they, like, actually can't. Amusingly. Alright. So you go, I guess. Yeah, they'd also have countered the con. Yeah. You're right. game has been kind of a blast. Feel like I've been drawing quite well. Plains is in play. Okay, I'm gonna destroy 4 lands next turn. This. Pick up those lands and put them in the bin. We can deny them drawing a card, but I'd use the Ballista if I do that, so that doesn't sound very good. Kind of hard for them to draw cards that actually have text anymore. I actually want this to be exiled. Weirdly. So that it's easier for me to grab with Khan. Takes a little bit less mana. I don't have to like go through the process of exiling it to Cling, so... Not that anything matters anymore, of course. Let me introduce you to my friend. The Titan who sunders. Let me make some mana. Cast Shield Red. Cast One Ring. Draw a card. Gain some life. Fire off a Cling. Yeah, Sundering with Urborg is a combination. It's true. Not a great keep. Yeah, I'm surprised they kept this. It seems a bit landlight. I don't know. It doesn't seem like the strongest keep. Alright, we successfully won a match. A little bit sus on this deck at the moment. I'm gonna keep playing though. I'm gonna run a quick ad break first, so I can go refill my water and get rid of those pre-rolls. I will be right back in about 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll be playing some more Coffers. I return. Ready to battle. Let the fight begin. And I think I'm meant to keep this. Obviously, it has some problems. I'm not going to deny that it has some problems. Hey, Kaya. Oh, bye, Sophia. Have a nice lunch. I feel like the way me testing for a Pro Tour goes is I make loads of outlandish claims about every single conceivable deck I play and play against. Form no coherent picture of the format. Go back on half the stuff I play in terms of my opinions on it, and then register something completely unrelated to everything I've played on stream, and it ends up going good for me. So, our son, how do I feel about Lord of the Rings Limited? I actually haven't played it very much yet. I'm planning on like doing my limited testing close to the PT. I really want to have a modern deck like basically locked in like 2 weeks before the PT, and then I can just focus exclusively on limited. You know? Ren and 6. So we are against creativity. Interesting. Yeah, the sealed we played, that was great. That was actually really fun. So this hand has some problems, namely that we've drawn 2 lands in a row after keeping a really slow hand-heavy hand. I think that's just a part of playing a 26 land deck. Might be a little bit of the reason I'm starting to be sus of this deck. But I'm worried, y'all. I'm worried I might have to play elementals next stream or something. I don't know. I need to figure out what I'm doing in this format. I need to play Yawgmoth at some point. Yawgmoth does seem pretty tight. Now you have Delighted Halfling. That card's kind of great. Kind of love Delighted Halfling. Bring back Scales. Scales was good. I actually quite liked Scales. I'm a little worried. I'm a little bit worried that with how good the One Ring is and how much play the card might potentially see, it makes me nervous that people might just like start putting stuff like Stony Silences in their board, put more artifact hate than they'd otherwise play, fit collector oof into their decks, stuff like that. I'm like really scared to play hardened scales if people start adjusting their deck building for the One Ring, you know? So Yorg is cracked. Yeah, Yorg seems pretty good. Does seem pretty good. From what I've seen. I do need to play with it though. Seems like it has a decent learning curve to it as well. March the Goblin, yeah, maybe I should have. You might be right. Honestly, I'm kind of just in the despair portion of this game where I feel like none of my decisions matter. Oh my god, I could have drawn into blood. If I main phase, I would have drawn into Blood Chiefs first and got to cast it, huh? That's... On Gobbo plus Dwarf. Yeah, I'm kind of dead to everything, but you're right. You're right. The Jund Scam deck. Interesting. I don't know if I want to be playing Scam in a world where people are playing One Ring, I guess is my concern. I don't know that that deck really wants to face One Ring. Like, I can march this Goblin, but what does it even do for me? They still just get a Dwarf and make an Archon. And I kill the Archon and try and move... No, because I'm going to have to pitch this to kill this. Yep. Guess it just gets to attack. If I had another black card in hand instead of one of these lands, I'd feel better, because then I could kill the Goblin, kill either the Wren or the Archon. Kind of clean things up a little bit. Wow. Saying go. Interesting. Interesting. Well, now I can, like, kill Wren, kill Gobbo. I don't get to draw 2 if I do that. It's probably fine. I'll go the Caballing. It's been a bit disappointing, honestly. It's been a little bit disappointing. Hey, Kane. Good to see you. It has been a touch disappointing. Deck is slightly more clunky than I remember. Hey, Campo. Indeed. I will say the One Ring has been impressive, though. My card's been pretty tight. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling the cost of playing like this 26 land deck that also plays expedition maps in these games we've been playing. Have we been putting the good card in a good... Have we considered putting a good card in a good deck? That's a controversial take. I don't know about this whole putting good cards in good decks thing. That's kind of a wild one. Hey, Lucas. Yeah, it's kind of unclear what the good decks are. Basically, every deck in Modern feels bad. Oh, hello there. The One Ring to rule them all. Or the One Ring to bind them. Ooh. Yeah, Khan into E for 0. It's true. One Ring in Merfolk. Wow. I mean, I do love some Merfolk. Wandering in Murktide, yeah. I don't think I could bring myself to put Wandering and Counterspell in the same deck. Those two seem kind of diametrically opposed to me. But maybe I'm wrong. I know, right? Merfolk are one of the biggest tribes in Lord of the Rings. They're up there with the elves, they're up there with the dwarves, the orcs, the hobbits. They're such a popular type of being in that series. And there's just no Merfolk cards. They must have been scared of making Merfolk too good by accurately representing the Merfolk in this set. Right? Oh my god, Nicole. Jeez. Wild. Wild, wild, wild. Do we get to Sundering Titan then? Say go. Say go. Come on. Come on. I'm not registering Merfolk. I went 4-1 with it. I did better than almost any other modern deck I've played, okay? There's better. I did better than all these other decks, for whatever that's worth. Probably not very much. Probably not very much. Oh, I can't quite do this turn, right? Second Coffers, but I can still only act... Oh, wait, maybe I can. I can do it like this, right? Ooh, this is spicy. Okay. Crack this. 4-1 League, lock it in. I would say I'm at least 1% to lose my mind and play Merfolk at the Pro Tour. Just like lose all connection with reality and decide to register Merfolk. It's a higher number than you would have thought. It's a higher number than I would like. Oh my fucking god, this card. Okay, maybe we're still in this game. I think I might be winning this game right now. I think I'm ahead. Is that crazy? I think I'm currently ahead in this game. They don't have any hard counter spells to Oblivion Stone. I'm gonna get back a con? Jeez. How did they beat Oblivion Stone? They can't even arc on me this turn because I'm One Ring to them. Alright, we're doing okay. Coppers is back on the menu. Instant speed creativity. I mean, can't I just upkeep crack Oblivion Stone though? I guess they could creativity into like 4 Archons in my upkeep. Or something bizarre. But then I draw a card of Spellbomb. I don't know. One Ring gives you protection from everything. But maybe I misunderstand the wording on Archon. It does target? Good. Love to hear that. Love to hear that. What's this? In tuna with reality. Very good, very good. Prismatic ending. Sure. That is acceptable. It's more where that one came from, despite its very misleading name. I guess you're a spot and shuffle up and play. Excellent. Get rid of that yard. Draw a card. Get to have some fun. Oblivion Stone. I should already have one of these in my sideboard, maybe. This card's kind of bananas. Sacrifice. Oblivion Stone. This is the start of the path to be eventually registering Green Tron, indeed. I think that's the best possible outcome of today. I'm 1 mana short of sundering them. I guess I just one-ring them, right? Sounds pretty good. Also, Stonebrain. Also a Stonebrain. Hey, Evelyn. Good to see ya. It's an effective way to win, this is true. I could also start, like, fielding them. That sounds fun. Maybe I just grab Sundering for next turn and start hitting those lands. I think I want a One Ring. Just play the good card. Uncharacteristically. I can't believe I'm winning this game. It feels kind of egregious that I'm, like, currently at miles ahead. Considering everything that's gone wrong and how crushed and heartbroken I was, like, 10 minutes ago. And now it just feels astronomically hard to lose. Love a swamp. Thank you for asking. Wow, no basics left. Really? When did their basic land disappear? Oh, it's in hand, right. I mean, that's good for me. Well, they have a mountain in hand. Okay, Bits of Reunion's actually a bit spooky. That one's actually a little spooky. I already need to, like, exile this Oblivion Stone from my yard so I can get it back, huh? Fable, sure. They can haste it? Oh. You spoil me, deck. You spoil me. 8. A million. Yeah, I get to kill literally every... Oh, come on, opponent. I get to kill literally every permanent they have in play if I go Sundering Titan first. I wanna have the perfect board state. I wanna have the perfect board state. Is that too much to ask for? Is that really too much to ask for? Fortsies, you're on the team. Fatal Push is probably off the team. It like interacts with the combo sometimes. I guess marches are also a little clunky. Feels like they're probably necessary. I could board in one of the cards I'm never wishing for. Oh my god, excellent reference, Marceline. I'm never wishing for Cityscape Leveler over like Sundering Titan, right? I might as well have this in the deck. Killing a Leyline Binding is A+. Love it. Let's try this. Keep? Question mark? So this does expose it to Prismatic Ending, but then they aren't running me on turn 2. If they don't do anything on turn 2 apart from kill my map, I get to Night's Whisper, which is fine. I don't know, I think I just run it out. Turbo towards that Coffers. Gotta say, these castle lock queens have not been looking particularly impressive so far. Or this castle lock queen. Not a banger, actually. Because they can leyline binding this map this turn if they want. That's fine. Sure, rend me up. Yeah, Lockvoid and Ring are not a combo. It's true. Uses my mana so inefficiently. This might just be bad. Maybe I meant to save this for a Goblin token and just like crack the map this turn. This. Wow, where tear. Okay, that makes me feel a little sad because that card's probably pretty bad against me normally. I just exposed myself to it for no reason. Alright, that's a little sad. That's a little sad. I will admit. I could just start going after their mana base. I'm worried about running this into Spell Pierce. I'm also worried if they like Arc on me. I really want to have answers. Like ASAP. We have to be scared of Fatal Push to disrupt their combo. Or March. So there's a decent chance they don't go for it. Especially if they have anything else to do. Yeah, they don't even have a mine this turn anyway. Cool. God, I do want to start getting to work on their mana base at some point. Feels like we can do some pretty good damage. Okay. What's this? Oh, just cycling, sure. I mean, that's one less land in their deck. That actually kind of matters. One less white source. Alright, so the fear here is that they go for the combo with Spell Piercer. Oh no, Symbol. That's so heartbreaking. That poor opponent. Oh, they're doing it. Oh no. They don't have Spell Pierce open though. Oh, they're holding open Leyline Binding instead. That's interesting. Huh, that's interesting. Oh, obviously we're gonna discard the Swamp. We can use a One Ring to like protect ourselves from the Archon attack for a turn. We also map. We can map for Coffers, but we can't quite map. Could also be Veil, that's true. I guess I was meant to cast this and activate before playing my land, in case I draw Coffers. Interesting. I'm just gonna cast this. Kind of every mana matters at the moment, it feels like. They probably have to answer my ring anyway, instead of the map. I guess they do get to draw a card of Archon, even if they're not dealing damage to me. That's pretty sick. I thought this was prismatic ending for a moment. But it's not white. What is this? What is this? Is prismatic ending. Okay. They're continuing to not hold open blue mana, which is very reassuring. Does look like there's decent odds they have Veil. If we crack map, Coffers make 6. Oh, we're one short of Carning for ring, sadly. Though we can march this if they don't have a Veil. Opponent does not realize that they draw a card if they attack. Yeah, Calm Bridge could be good. I'm really scared of them removing the bridge, but maybe it's still good. Since it plays around Veil. I don't know. Like, they have been kind of telegraphing Veil. And they didn't have a leyline binding for the ring. They decided to ending it instead. Interesting. Yeah, it could still be a binding, that's true. If they don't have Veil, this is definitely the better play by a million miles, I think. But I just like, I don't know, I have a feeling that they have Veil in hand. It's really awkward grabbing bridge though. Obviously that deck's very well equipped to answer an ensnaring bridge with prismatic ending to fairy and leyline binding. This could definitely go very badly for me. Ooh. Alright. Grab and snaring bridge. Please be good enough. I only need this to buy me one turn. If this buys me one turn, it's good enough, right? Because then next turn, we get to do some really good things. We just need like one turn's reprieve. One turn's remand. Wait, what? They double arconing me. Fucked up. We got 11 mana next turn. Fuck, they've Besage you as well. I forgot about this. Oh no. Oh no. What was it they were holding up when they weren't repping Spell Pierce then? Is what I'm wondering. I'm really curious about that turn that they weren't repping Spell Pierce. Creativity. Yeah. Pretty good. That's pretty good. It must just be Veil. They keep holding open. It must just be Veil, right? It has to be. They just keep holding open green mana. Like, I assume we would just dead drive away that game. I assume they have to have Veil in hand, like 100%. Really hard for me to imagine that they didn't, but I don't know. This hand seems like it can never win a game. I'm keeping. The hand seems like it's 0% to win a game of Magic, but I'm keeping. So here we are. Here we are. Opponent mulliganing to 4, so they're going to have turn 2 red and we're going to lose. I guess Spellbomb helps a lot against Ren. We do have that going for us. I wonder if we're meant to slow roll the Spellbomb so it can't be endinged. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Alright, chat. Can we beat the mulligan to 4? Can the worst hand of Magic the Gathering cards that I've ever seen in my life beat the mulligan to 4? Find out. It looks like they're running. That's true. The forest does have entertainment value. Next time on Rainy Serves the Cabal. I mean, that's a pretty good card. Kind of a good card. You squint a lot. It's actually not, because we don't have either half of the combo and we have a castle lock point for some reason. Maybe it's not a good card. Oh, we're being given a chance. We're being given a chance. All right, opponent. I have to ask you really kindly. Really kindly here. Don't spell piss. I'm not asking for a lot. Just don't. Maybe I don't even cast this. Please? Please? Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Do I just get Pithing Needle? Or the One Ring? I probably went to get the One Ring, right? Realistically. Get the Howling Mine. Strike Arrow. Oof. Let me introduce you to Khan the Great Creator. Cool. I don't know if we deserved to win this match. Kind of feeling that we probably didn't, but I'm gonna take it. We're running a quick ad break and then we'll hop into our 5th and final round. And did win a game against all odds, really. Against all odds. It sure did. I think I've decided Castle Lockpoint is not a playable Magic card in this deck. Yeah, it's just not necessary. I agree. I agree completely. Also, the like games when you need an effect like that are when you're flooding, which is when Castle Lockring deals a lot of damage to you. I think that card's pretty unnecessary. Yeah, Takenuma is great. I do think Takenuma is worth it. I don't think Blast Zone is worth it. I do think not making black mana is a meaningful downside on Blast Zone. Like, that's a real cost. Oh no, we don't have any of our 4 spell bombs in our hand. And we don't have a con to go grab a crit. So we might be a little dead. Be a little dead. Interesting. Well. Maybe we can do something here. I don't know. This is going to be a spooky one. This might be a toughie. Obviously, One Ring buys a little bit of breathing room. We are going to have our mana engine online, which is something. They haven't griefed us this game, which is nice. Fuck. Never mind. It was not to be. Jinxed it. I sure did. I sure did. Oh, they're not living ending me on free. What? Excuse me? Since when? Since when did you not get living ended on turn 3? That's wild. Unfortunately, this is probably going to seal the deal. Arf, arf. I get to dig a lot to find a land here. Yep, I'm dead. Cool. Fun game. They just do it draw step to grief me. Double grief me, even. Yep. Okay, that was brutal. Let's bring in these Fort Caesars. A lot of stinky cards in this matchup. A lot of stinky cards. It's very funny that your Urborg lets them hardcast their griefs. Yes, if Khan is grabbing one of the Chalice or Tormod script, do we want to board in the other one? We just like board in the Chalice then. On the play, we could even board in Stonebrain as well. Try this. Keep. Sign me up. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Double spell bomb. Good luck. Have fun. Jarvis? Jarvis, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome to everyone joining us. We're playing some Coffers. We've joined the Cabal today. Playing the One Ring in Cabal Coffers. Have a good Friday. I will do. Even better thanks to your raid. Thank you so much, friend. This is our 5th round of the deck. 2 and 2. It's felt a little bit clunky. It's looking like we have a nice hand against this Living End deck with 2 Nihil spell bombs. Fortunately, you don't get to draw here, but that's okay. Oh, they have the grief. No, my second spell bomb. I was really tempted to run out second spell bomb. I was scared of Force of Vigor there. I was scared of Force of Vigor. You know? Imagine having such an, like, horrendously boring life. Just literally nothing else to do with your life or time. That the way you choose to spend it is posting, like, inane, hateful comments in someone's Twitch chat, and you thinking that somehow makes your life in any way fulfilling. So wild, really, that anyone would choose to do that. This is so brutal. Maybe I wasn't meant to run out the map. I don't know. Maybe. This matchup feels truly horrific. Gotta say. This feels kind of horrific. Swamp Walk, yeah, I know, right? This one feels a bit late. Gonna level with you. One doesn't feel like the best right now. Good old Stone Brain. I really am killing their creatures and just hoping they never ever draw another Living End, huh? Somehow. And they're stomping around 2 mystery cards. I feel like if I played this game better, maybe it would have been fine. I think I was just meant to play the second spell bomb on 2 and just accept them using my mana badly. I was just really worried about them Force of Vigoring me. But it's so much more likely that they have Foundation Breaker in against me. I don't know. Tricky. Rip. I guess I could also Stonebrained that turn to get rid of Living End instead of killing a thing. Then I end up, like, on 5. Although, which is kind of rough. That seems like a tough way to do it. Alright. This deck did not feel very good, I gotta say. The last time I played Coffers, it really impressed me. It did really impress me the first time I played it. But we played against a lot of like blue-red X decks, where it feels like your removal's so good at answering Shredder and Ragavan, and then your late game goes over the top of them so easily. And today it feels like we found some tougher matchups, and we also found the clunky draws that the deck can have too. One Ring was very impressive in this deck. This card was great. The rest of the deck I'm like not as high on as I used to be, sadly. But that's okay. It's a part of a learning experience. Figuring out what's good in Modern does mean you're going to play some slightly wonky decks sometimes. Hiki time, maybe. Maybe. Probably not tonight. Tomorrow I gotta travel across the country, so need to have a good night's rest. But